What's up, fight fans? Welcome to Mr. Mustache MMA News. Today, I want to discuss an upcoming bout, UFC 310, the featherweight division. But before we get into it, don't forget to hit the like and subscribe button to continue getting more MMA content by yours truly and to help the channel grow. All right, guys, getting right into it. We got Aljamain Sterling taking on Movsar Evloev, featherweight division, and a fight that it has a lot of people talking, and specifically about the placement of this fight. We got Aljo, we got Movsar. Both top guys. I mean, you got Aljo, former champion, one of the bantamweight greats, taking on Movsar, undefeated contender of the featherweight division, and just a guy who doesn't fight for the finish. He's just not exciting. He doesn't care about the spectator part of the competition. He cares about getting his hand raised by any means necessary. And a lot of people are upset that this fight is on the prelims rather than pay-per-view. And I talk about this in my Bryce Mitchell breakdown as well. And I think it's kind of obvious. Yeah, Aljo is a former champion. Movsar is an undefeated contender. But they never do themselves any favors when it comes to putting themselves entertaining, taking chances, going out there and oohing and eyeing the crowd. They go out there and they don't, Aljo, with all due respect, a lot of times shoots himself right in the fucking foot every time he speaks. You got Movsar, who literally just does not care to put on a show. He just wants to get the victory. He just does not care. He's just gonna wrestle fuck you, right? And Sterling, he has put on good fights, former champ, right? It just goes to show what the UFC values, and they value entertainment. And I also think with what Bryce Mitchell brings to the table and the name of Gracie, I think that they expect Bryce to run through Gracie, build up Bryce off of the Gracie name, and make a new star again and kind of get his star shining again, because Bryce Mitchell really is an up-and-coming guy still, as to where I don't think Aljamain Sterling is. He's a contender, still has some time, but I think when it comes to selling pay-per-views, the entertainment side of the sport, the spectator side of the sport, I don't think we're going to see Aljo on many pay-per-views unless he goes out there and gets a big victory and forces himself into a number one contender fight, main event somewhere on a fight night. But I don't think we're really going to be seeing him on any pay-per-views unless he's in a number one contender position or fighting for a title again. And, I think, he's not far away from earning that. He's world class. It's just the fact of putting on entertaining performance. I get a lack of a better word, like gladiator type performances. You just don't always see that with these two guys, and they time and time again kind of shoot themselves in the foot when it comes to favoring themselves within the company. And I just think with Mitchell and Crone being put on the pay-per-view, I think that kind of just makes sense. I think they know Crone is one-dimensional. I think that they know Bryce is it works very well in Bryce's game to go out there and have a dominant performance over Crone and kind of build up the Bryce Mitchell name over a legend name like a Gracie name. That's my theory. Who fucking knows, right? What do I know? But in this fight, I think Sterling, he's going to get the victory. I think that he's going to be able to match whatever wrestling that Movsar is going to give him. And then I think in the jiu-jitsu department, I think Sterling is going to be more dangerous. And then I think Sterling striking, his distance management, his ability to mix it up, his body kicks, his leg kicks, I think he's going to be able to mix it all up very well against Movsar. But Evloev has been able to surprise us before. He's looked good against decent fighters, but I just don't who has he beat? Arnold Allen in a fight that I think Arnold looked better in defeat than Movsar did in victory. And same thing with Diego Lopez, where Lopez looked better in defeat than he did in victory. Movsar just had a boring fight against I see Sterling going out there and having his fight. I think this plays kind of right into Sterling's lap. And if Movsar loses this fight, I don't know what he has in his contract. It might be the end of Movsar Evloev within the UFC as well. But yeah, that's my prediction. Sterling's going to get the W over Movsar. All right, guys, that's going to do it for today. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section of this fight. Love to hear your guys' thoughts, but that's going to do it for today. Mr. Mustache, MMA News out. Let's fucking go, fight fans.